Hi, everybody. If it wasn't crazy enough, and I just got comments for the Shingeki no Kyojin, and I think my good pal Shin Nozuma was bringing up some facts in the comment section of that video, and good on you on that. Which hey, I had to bring it to Reiner because he was being a bitch and he's a loser. I fucking hate him, but I might hate someone more than Reiner. You know who it is? Yamato. This guy, he has one purpose. Yamato has one purpose in Devil's Fight. He's like, how can I make people hate me? Oh, I know. I'll sacrifice every fucking person that he has some connection with my organization so that everyone who is under me will hate my guts and will be going for me. This guy is like, you hear his name and you're like, oh, that guy is, the fuck, I hate this motherfucker. You're like, and the first thing you grab is a knife and say, you want to stab him. That's what this episode was like. Oh my god. People. Yamato. You have a death wish or what? Oh man. Arrogance. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm an evil bastard. It's as simple as that, you know? And you know what? Let me tell you something. Makoto? Her? You are just as guilty. Yeah. You're just as guilty. Yeah? And you don't give a fuck. So you don't really give a shit anyway, too. He was the one who asked her to do it. Nitta. So let's get into this crazy episode of Devil's Survivor. Now, during the live stream, I've noticed a few things. A lot of people were looking at the comment section, but I was. And I think it was Golden something. Yeah, he mentioned a good part, and the killing with a shocker was like, she was pissed off because he was saying about Nitta that she should have died. And she's like, why would you say that? You don't like her? And he was commenting saying, oh no, it would have been better. Here's the thing. If she had died, oh man, Yamato, he's dead. Like, seriously dead. Oh, like, hibiki's out for him. Hibiki is going to rip your fucking head off. Seriously. So let's get into this episode, like I was saying. This was called Friday of Farewells, but surprisingly enough, there were no farewells in this one. We got the beginning part, with Nitta, and she's being told by Makoto about, oh, you're a sacrifice. Like, Makoto, she has zero. She knows she's fucked up. She knows she fucked up. She knows she's a heartless son of a bitch, too. She's just as guilty as Yamato. And the other one, the professor, Fumi. But, hers is a different story. And it's just fucked up. And basically, the whole concept is the Subterranean, I can say that right, that appears on this day is known as Miser. Very hard name to say. And he basically, the Subterranean is, all it does is multiply continuously. That's all it does. So it's really hard to kill. So in order for them to destroy it, they need the demon known as Lu. But in order for it to go through, they need someone to be possessed. It has to possess something. And it's going to possess Nitta. So after the whole thing with her finding out about this, next part we see Alcor, the anguished one, And he's making breakfast and shit. It was kind of funny. And we had this scene where Alcor looks at Nitta and he kind of knows that something's up. That she's more or less going to be, you know? And he has a conversation with Yamato. I'm like, God damn, this guy is so fucking evil, Yamato. He needs to die. I'm sorry. I am not going to be satisfied in Devil Survivor until someone just fucking kills him. I'm like, he's continuously being a douche. I'm like, yo, this guy is so fucking evil. He's making me hate him. That's how bad it is. It's like, he wakes up in the morning and says to himself in the mirror, okay, mirror, how can I get people to fucking hate me? Oh, I know. I'll sacrifice all the members of my organization. That's what it feels like. It's just so ridiculous. And basically, the Anguished One is there, and he's talking to him and saying that he will be saddened by the loss of his friends. And he's like, friends? Oh, he's like saying that he doesn't need friends and everything. And he's just so fucking arrogant and condescending, saying, oh, Hibiki's mine. I'm like, wait a minute. He's yours? You have your name on his ass? I'm like, yo, this guy. Doomed to fail, Yamato. That's all I have to say. So, yeah, that conversation. After that, they're all in the control room area and ready to fight the subterranean, and everyone's there except Nitta. So they kind of put 2 to 2 together, and things get pretty heated pretty quickly with Hibiki, and he finds out what's going on. And Makoto, she's like, oh, bitch, and she's like putting her head down, like, fuck you. You should be up there, not Nitta. Yeah, you should be up there, you stupid hoe. So, on my hit list right now, Yamato and Makoto. Oh, by the way, Fumi, she should die too. Because they all, if they intend to, sacrifice a little girl, then they deserve, Polaris should just come down and just fucking kill them. Send them to the void. Because that's what it felt like, man. So what happens is, while in the control, they find out that they are sacrificing her. And, like I said before, Mazar is basically the subterranean who multiplies itself. So it would be really difficult for Yamato with Cerberus and Hibiki with Bayako to go in there. Because they would be just depleting their energy with their demons, and it wouldn't work at all. It would just continue to multiply. So they need Lu, the demon, being possessed by, Nitta to defeat it. And he leaves Hibiki. He's on his way. Go and try to save her. Like, for real. And she gets shown into this, she's like strong, and like, the fucking professor's like, oh, you have no regrets and everything, you're gonna save everybody, just die. I'm like, you three, Fumi, Yamato, and fucking Makoto, Polaris is going after your ass. Polaris is gonna send hell rain on your fucking your bodies. You're gonna be dead by the end of this show. You fucking bastards. So, what ends on happening is she gets possessed by Lu. And, she's like convulsing. Daichi has a little conversation. He starts shit up with him and everything. Basically what happens is, Yamato uses, he connects with Nitta's mind and commands Lu and with the demon Lu, and they use this dragon called I forgot the name of the dragon, Sayako or something, and they use it to destroy. Well, it doesn't actually destroy; it eats. Yeah, the dragon actually devours Mizar and gobbles it up and completely destroys it and eats it up. And then Nitta's mind is completely gone after that. And he's sent to that location to try to save her. He gets attacked by her because now Lou is in there. And then there's just like an emotional scene where when Yamato asks Hibiki to kill her, and he doesn't, and she leaves, and he's screaming and everything. I'm like, Yamato, like, just get a gun, put it in your mouth, and pull the trigger. Like, seriously. You leave me no choice. He leaves me no choice. I'm sorry, people, but he leaves me no choice. This guy is like public enemy number one. For real. I'm like, what is this guy going to do next? You know? It's like so ridiculous. But anyway. So he Lou's on his way, well, Nitta and Lou, to destroy the facility. And basically what is going to happen eventually from this situation is Nitta's body is going to deteriorate and she's going to die. Basically her soul is sent to the void or something. And what ends up happening is Hibiki gets there and tries to fight it. He gets overpowered and falls, and Yamato's holding his hand, and he summons a demon and says, kill her. And then Hibiki lets go of his hand, like, fuck you, Yamato. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, yo, Yamato, no offense, but not a good sign that you're treating your people like this. Treating them like crap. So, what's happening is, he fights two people at the same time. He fights Yamato for trying to kill Nitta, who is Lou now, and Nitta at the same time. And what ends on happening, which was very weird, it's like a trying to figure out the words for this. It's a barrier that they use to summon demons. He takes control of it, Hibiki, because there's a scene where Blue inside Nitta's body attacks him with this attack, and he holds it up, and coming out of Hibiki's arm is the dragon that they use to defeat Mizar. And I'm like, oh shit, this is fucking epic. And he's just going back. And at one point, he's able, it seems like, Lou's saying, no, this girl's body is going to be deteriorating. It's pointless. It's impossible. And then Hibiki's going against that, saying it's not impossible. Oh, by the way, the person who plays Hibiki is also the guy who plays Rivali in Attack on Titan. For thought, people. So he pushes it back, and eventually he has a conversation with Nitta. And this is this touching moment, and I'm like, yo, Hibi-ta. Nitta, Hibi-ta. You know, I have like Ichihime. Well, now you have Hibita. Yeah, I'm doing couples. So, he gets a connection with her and tells her, it's okay to be weak and all this other stuff. And then you have a touching, cutscene moment. And they fall down and the credits roll. And there's this one scene where Yamato tries to grab Yugi, pushes him up like, fucking yay. Push that motherfucker back. Fuck you, Yamato. I was like, yo, Yamato, get the fuck out. You suck. Oh man, sorry people, but that's how it is. And basically, after he brings her back, they fall down, and he's like unconscious, and Yamato, Nitta gave him angry eyes to Yamato. I was like, Yamato, like, what is your fucking problem? You want to die? You want to be hated? Is that it? Like, what's your problem, man? So he's on. Basically, that's what happens, and then he leaves. He says, hibiki's mine. I'm like, what is he? Your gay lover? What the fuck? And he walks away, and saying, and and then needs to start proclaiming, I'm gonna be with Hibiki, and everything. I'm gonna stay by his side, and so on and so forth. And then he's like saying, I'll just kill you guys. And I'm like, and that was pretty much more or less the end of the episode. And I'm like, there's 2 episodes left. Yamato, listen, man. I fucking hate you. Seriously. You are leaving me no choice but to hate you. Yeah? I don't understand it. It's like, bar none, ridiculous with this situation. Like, he's making people hate him. He's doing these evil things all the time. It doesn't go well when you sacrifice people who are helping you. Not well at all. But yeah, this was an awesome episode. 5 out of 5. And to the people who were saying, it would have been better if Nitta died. If Nitta had died, forget about it. I'm telling you right now, if Nitta had died, there would have been a brawl between Yamato and Hibiki. He would go for his neck, for his jugular. Then he'd rip his fucking hair out. So yeah, that wouldn't have panned well. But overall, it was a great episode. Touching moment. Yamato, I got some for you. It's called Double Bird. So yeah, just, oh my god. You got me no choice but to hate him. No choice. This is Balkai 922. I'll see you guys later. Yamato, you fucking suck. See ya.